Hi, I'm Bill Snyder, Sports Information Director at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, and welcome to another edition of Bulldog Blitz. Well, it's championship week here at Perk. For the 5th year in a row, it's championship week as the Bulldogs get ready to take on East Mississippi in the MACJC title game. With me, as always, head coach Steve Campbell. And Coach, I've put in the hype machine. We have our time machine. I've made up the hype machine. We're calling this Scuba-geddon. Since Alabama and LSU had their Allageddon or whatever, right. I think we can have Scuba-geddon. Whatever the case, hype or not, it's a big one.
It's a big one. It's playing for a championship, playing for a chance to possibly play for a national championship. You've got two teams that are ranked in the top 5 in the country, and the winner will be the state and regional champion and be the representative in the Mississippi Bowl and possibly have a chance to play for all the marbles. So it is definitely a big football game. And we met a while back, and we, felt like that if both of us were able to take care of business, that we would meet again, and we've been able to do that, and they've been able to do that. So it definitely a big build up here for a big game. It
is Scuba-geddon, and you hear that every time I'm going to say that, you're going to hear thunder, okay, or some type of noise. Depends on what sound effects I have. But in all seriousness, to get there, had to get by Northeast, and congratulations on that. The 5th straight title game for us, the 5th, in the last 7 years. So we've been there a lot, and it's just a testament to the program, and congratulations for that. And, oh, by the way, a pretty thrilling overtime win last weekend.
It was. Hats off to the guys. They really played great. It's the 6th in 7 years,
right.
5th in a row, and the 1 year we didn't get there was we got beat in the rain, and in Southwest we had one turnover there that kept us. And that's something that we try to build on. We want to get back and get in a big dance, every year, and my hat really goes off to these guys for their fight, their resiliency, their effort, all those things that we talk about as coaches that you want to have. This team is definitely displayed. All 3 phases showed all those things that that you got to have to win championships.
And there you go. We're going to take a look at that here in a few minutes. Of course, to go back, got to get back in the Bulldog Blitz time machine. The time-space continuum, Coach, has been a little weird lately. You might have seen last week Doc Brown showed up. I think maybe Biff Tannen might show up in this one. But whatever the case, we're going to go back in time and check out the big win over Northeast. You're watching Bulldog Blitz here on WLOX.
At Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, it's like this: academic excellence that's prepared generations of students for careers and for life. Non-traditional students enjoy the convenience and flexibility of online classes. You can earn a degree, work, and still enjoy time with family. Visit mgccc.edu to apply online and learn more about financial aid and scholarships. Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, celebrating academic excellence for 100 years.
Now a little fake, and it's Patrick Wilson takes it on the sweep. It was sort of like a pseudo Statue of Liberty play. They lined up in a funky formation, hat and play action over the middle, wide open, touchdown to Javon Bell, right down the hash marks, and the Bulldogs draw first blood.
Well, it's just a beautiful pass. All he did was just ran straight to the post, right up the middle of the field.
Meanwhile, they play action, going deep, and 3 Bulldogs are down there to break that one up. They were looking deep for Trey Houston. Looking out, he throws it to Poole out in the flat, and Poole is stacked up over there by the enforcer, Mario Gaynor.
Sam's walking up, you got to pull and get out, or he's going to make it cut right back. Y'all got to stretch him, guys.
Jennings looking left, and fires a pass. Caught by Trey Houston. The corner slips down, and Houston is off to the races. One man to beat. It's Willie Burrows, and he drags him out of bounds inside the 10. A big play by the Tigers. Otis Jacobs was out there on coverage, but he fell down, and Houston was off to the races. Now they throw over the middle. Pass is tipped and almost intercepted. They tried the slant pattern. Now they bring in blocker. Jennings gives to Goodlow's got the corner, and Goodlow fights his way in, and it's touchdown Northeast. They give on the sweep. It's Carmouche. Carmouche, some room across the 20, across the 30, and run out of bounds at the 35. 15 yards on that run by the freshman Carmouche.
Had a good block that time by our big left tackle.
Carmouche in motion. They fake it to him. Hatton going deep. Bell is open, and that pass is tipped and intercepted. He was open for a second, but a terrific tip. High snap, he gets it to Goodlow, and Goodlow is stacked up right at the 30. Wade Wells leading the charge along with Chris Payne and Brandon Keel. Snap is down, kick is on the way, plenty of distance, and it is good. Wow. Taylor Earhart from 50 yards out with 8 seconds left gives Northeast a 10-7 lead. Northeast has got to feel good leading in halftime. Driving Ballou back to the 25, and he is upended by Lamar Smith. The gunner that time shot it hard and hits Ballou. Frazier in the gun, now under pressure. Frazier's in trouble. Down goes Frazier. Chris Payne, Darrington Centimore, and Wade Wells in on the sack. They're setting up for the return. An end-over-end kick. Otis takes it at the 38. Otis to the 40, got some blocks. Otis breaks some tackles, kicking it outside to midfield to the 40, and run out of bounds at the Northeast 36-yard line, and a late flag comes in. That might tack on another 15. Gillum in the backfield with Cotton. He fakes it, throws it out, the pass a little high, brought in though by Bell. Bell at the 15, Bell at the 10, Bell in for the touchdown.
Bell goes up and gets it, picks up a block downfield, and in he goes with that speed. One play, 20 yards, touchdown Gulf Coast.
Poole in the backfield. Now the pass tipped and picked off and dropped by Alonzo Lawrence. He had a touchdown. All he's got to do is corral it. Pump fake by Frazier. Going deep, looking for Houston, and the pass is caught for a touchdown.
Calling it a touchdown.
Number 4 on the defense.
You got a yellow flag to throw on hold, and that was a hat set down on the sideline.
Frazier at quarterback, takes the snap. Coming up the middle, Centimore and Frazier down again. Centimore and Keel meet at the quarterback for the sack.
Bull rush straight up the middle, took the lineman into the backfield, and then took that big quarterback, slammed him down.
Hey, receivers!
Carmouche now in. Hatton drops the ball, picks it up, and rolls out right. He's got a man wide open. It's Bell. Bell out of bounds at the 15, and that broken play was fixed quickly for the Bulldogs.
Well, if he leads Bell
not pretty, but it works.
If he leads him on the inside, it's a touchdown.
Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. So we are tied with 12:23 to go. Taylor Pontius from 25 yards out. It's a new ball game, 12:23 to go. They fake to Goodlow in the backfield. Jennings, pump fake, going deep. Double covered is Houston, and the pass is intercepted by Willie Burrows. Burrows gonna bring it out to the 15 and to the 19-yard line, and the double coverage worked off Burrows with the pick.
Well,
the tip drill finally worked.
And finally, after 5 tries, we finally got a tip drill interception at the goal line.
Hatton takes the snap, looking left, and the pass is picked off by Northeast. He threw it right to one of the upbacks. Making the pick is Ryan Richardson.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, guys, we think we go overtime. We're this close. We're this close to playing for a state championship. Y'all got me? Let's finish right here, but it's going to take somebody making a play. Go the extra undemanded mile. Everybody's trying. Now, let's step up and somebody be somebody special and go win this game. Y'all got it?
And Northeast gets the ball first. First and 10. Frazier in trouble. He's hammered. The sack, fumble, but Northeast, I believe, recovers. But coming out with the ball is Chris Payne. Let's see how they rule this. They're talking it over.
We got the football. We can see it on replay. Our guy recovered it.
Yes! This one will be from 40 yards at the right hash. Let's see what happens. Snap down. Kick is on the way. It's long enough, and it is good.
Bulldogs are heading to Scuba.
Taylor Pontius mobbed at midfield after the 40-yarder. Gulf Coast wins it 20-17 in overtime on the 40-yard field goal attempt. Pontius 2 for 2 today. So the Biloxi boy comes up big. The Indians got a win last night thanks to his brother. The Bulldogs get a win today thanks to Taylor.
Guys, I got to get focused and take care of it. Guys, you're this close now. About ever how many weeks ago it was, somebody said they were thinking that y'all were done. But you know what? We are who they thought we were.
And, Coach, that was a thriller. You know, they always talk about the thing that separates the good teams from the great ones is the ability to come from behind and win, maybe when you're not at your best. And it seems like that's what happened there. Great resilience, a big character test for these guys.
It was. You know, we've been behind before this year and been able to fight our way back and pull out a victory from the jaws of defeat. And this week they definitely did that. Had a lot of things go against us. You know, we did not play particularly well. Had a hard time, struggled moving the football. And, my hat goes off to Northeast. Northeast, outstanding football team. Coach Smither and his staff did a great job putting together a great game plan, and they've got some tremendous athletes. And they did a great job. They played our behinds off. But when it counted, we were able to get it done. Find a way to win the football game. And the guys, we made plays. Javon made a great play on the screen, but you had great block by Dylan Holly downfield, and then B.J. Tenner flying all the way across the field to make a block on the safety to free him up to go in. Huge block there. Great play from Javon to get it in the end zone. At the end, defense, Brandon Keel getting the sack, causing the fumble. We get the ball, and then a great special teams play by Taylor Pontius to kick the field goal. So really all three phases came through, and the guys stepped up and made. Did we play well? No, but the guys played extremely hard, and we played well when we had to. And that's the mark of a great football team, is even when you don't play your best, you find a way to win, and we were able to do that.
So Gulf Coast wins it 20-17 in overtime, 9-1 on the year, heading into the big game, Scuba-geddon, this week in Scuba against East Mississippi. Heading into the break, we will take a look at how the Bulldogs have done in those past 5 title games. Well, that last 4, actually. We're heading into our 5th straight. We'll take a look at that, sponsored by Western Sizzlin', and come back with a player profile. You're watching Bulldog Blitz here on WLOX. We'll take a break from football to talk about some of the other things going on here at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. With me is Russell Young. He's our Associate Vice President for Development. Russell's here to talk about the Gulf Coast Alumni Association, and it's a growing program, Russell. I guess talk about some of the benefits of being part of our Alumni Association.
Certainly, Bill, and thank you for having me today. Basically, the Alumni Association is geared towards, of course, graduates of our college, but it's also open to friends of the college as well. So you do not have to be a graduate of Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College to be a member of the Alumni Association. And some of the benefits include networking opportunities with other graduates, fellow graduates of the college, as well as discounted tickets for our sporting events, as well as campus library privileges. And last but certainly not least, you can have access at certain times to the walking trails and tennis courts at some of our other campuses.
So a lot of neat benefits. Now, let's say I'm John Q, former alumni, or I'm John Q, person and I want to get involved. How do I get involved?
Well, that you can either check us out on the web at www.mgccc.edu/alumni, and we have the benefits outlined of the Alumni Association, and we actually have a form you can fill out online if you would like to do that on the web, or you can certainly call our office at any time. My number is 601-928-6205, and we'll be happy to sign you up. It's only $10 a year to join for an annual membership, or you can do a $50 lifetime membership, and we also have a couples membership lifetime for $75.
Yeah.
And that's just a one-time fee, and it's 100% tax deductible as well.
That's fantastic. Can't beat that in these days. Terrific prices there and terrific benefits for the Alumni Association. Russell Young, our Associate Vice President of Development here at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Join our Alumni Association. Lots of great benefits. And welcome back to Bulldog Blitz. Of course, each week on our show, we take a look at some of our sophomore Bulldogs. This week, we'll stick with special teams and profile our punter, Will Scott.
Coach Campbell told me he wanted me to punt because he figured that that's the best way that I could help the team, and that's really what I wanted to do. And he's doing a great job, and anything I can do to help him is just. I've punted all my entire career, even in high school, and it was tough at the beginning. I mean, but it was a good competition. I mean, he's a great kicker, and I'm a good punter. So I mean, we're both helping the team out, and that's really what's most important. We work it every day, and I mean, we work it hard every day. So I mean, that really, it does a lot for my comfort level. And I believe we have the best punt and cover team in the nation. So I mean, all I got to do is get it off. I got the easy part. They go down there and make the play.
A terrific punt by Scott, driving Ballou back to the 25, and he is upended.
We stretch constantly, and I usually take snaps from Anthony on PAT and punt snaps, and he probably snaps 40 times in a game just trying to stay loose. And the colder it's getting, the more we got to stretch and the more we got to kick in our net. But we have a good little sideline routine.
Kind of take me through how you want the ball to be on your foot and your routine and that kind of thing.
All right, well, when I catch the snap, I usually want to be already moving forward. And when I catch the snap, I usually spin and get the laces up. And punting's all about lines, so I want a straight line from my shoulder down through my arm and through my fingers, and it's pointing a straight line, and that automatically points the ball in. And then when it hits my foot, it's more of you hit it directly on, and it makes an indentation, and that's how you get that pretty spiral. And if you don't hit it wrong, or if you drop it with the nose down or something, that's how you get a shank. But you want a nice flat drop, and you just come straight up through, and you want to finish with your foot over your same side shoulder.
And Coach, they say you always have to be sound in the kicking game. We've seen that with our kicker, Taylor Pontius, our long snapper, Anthony Underwood, and our punter, Will Scott. Will, an interesting journey, was the kicker and punter last year. Now he's the punter, leading the state in punting and number 3 in the nation in punting average, and he's done a terrific job this year. Long punts, directional punts, the whole shebang.
He has. Will, if you give Will something to do, he's going to take it and perfect it, and does a great job. I'm a big fan of Will Scott. Not only on the football field for his performance there, but Will's an outstanding student. He's going to be an academic All-American. He's got tremendous grade point average, is a tremendous citizen. He's a great young man, and and he's a great football player on top of that. We've played some outstanding return guys this year where we've had, asked Will to directional punt. He did an awesome job there. He's pinned opponents constantly inside their own 10-yard line, and he's changed field position for us. We'll be backed up. He's boomed some long ones, and just an outstanding, unselfish football player.
And doing a great job, as is our special team units. As always, they'll be put to the test this week as we take on East Mississippi in Scuba-Geddon. The game we'll take a look at here in a few minutes. Heading into this break, we'll check out this week's NJCAA Top 10 poll. The Bulldogs move up to number 5, East Mississippi at number 2 heading into Saturday's game. And it's the 86th straight week the Bulldogs have been ranked in the NJCAA poll. You're watching Bulldog Blitz. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Bulldog Blitz. You see our soccer teams fell to Tyler last weekend, but terrific seasons for both of them. They were honored at the football game last weekend, so congrats to them. Our tennis team got a sweep over Faulkner State, so our other sports doing quite well here at MGCCC. We'll take a look at another sport, our women's basketball team, and right now our student reporter Lacey Moran is going to talk with head coach Melanie Stone.
Hi, I'm Lacey Moran. I'm here with the girls basketball coach, Miss Melanie Stone. What's it like to be a college basketball coach?
It's great getting the opportunity to work with these young ladies on a day-to-day basis, not just on the court, but in life in general.
And what made you get into this?
Well, I grew up playing athletics. I played basketball all my life, played softball all my life, ran track, all of that. And I knew early on that I wanted to be a coach because I like making a difference in people's lives.
I know that you won Tuesday night. What did that feel like?
Well, it was a great win for us, first game out, first game of the season, of course, and I felt like we came out on fire. We played really well on the road, which is, an accomplishment, especially first game out with so many freshmen. I felt like they played very well, and it was a great start to what hopes to be an excellent season.
What was the off season like this year?
Very rigorous. I mean, we got out there, we worked hard. The young ladies got in the weight room and got stronger. Off-season running was excellent. We got a lot quicker. Had some people come in that haven't, they didn't have the experience of being in the weight room and running quite as much as what they did when they got here. And they learned from it, and they got stronger, and we're ready. We're ready.
What's the outlook on this season this year?
Well, I think it's going to be an exciting season. We do have sophomores that have stepped up and taken a leadership role for this upcoming season. And the freshmen have come in and have learned from each outing that we've had, both of our scrimmages. And I think it's going to be an exciting season. I think we'll improve each game.
At Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, it's like this. High school graduates can take classes close to home that transfer easily to universities. The convenience and flexibility of online classes give students of all ages the opportunity to earn a degree. Apply online and chat live with an admissions specialist or visit us on Facebook. Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, celebrating academic excellence for 100 years.
And welcome back to Bulldog Blitz. Of course, as always, thanks to our sponsors, Raising Cane's, Jack's Home Improvement, Over the Top, Western Sizzlin', and the Whistle Stop. All our sponsors doing a great job this year. Now, Coach, we talk about this week's game, Scuba-geddon, East Mississippi and Gulf Coast. We talked a little bit about the first game. We dropped that one 34-30, turned it over like 6 times, but still had a chance to win that one. So you take everything out, and we know we can compete with them, although you look at their numbers, and they are awfully good. But it's one of those deals where you just have to line up and play and do what we have to do, right?
That's right. Scuba-geddon and, they're all big. Last week we had Northeast-geddon, and the week before was Heinz-geddon, and it was Coahoma-geddon. The way we approach games is every game is the biggest game in the history of man because it's the next game. So when you take that approach, this is a huge game because it's the next game. East Mississippi got an outstanding football team, and they put up some tremendous numbers. What we've got to do, though, is be better on try to win one football game. We've already played them before. We know that they're an outstanding team. We did put the ball on the ground and had some interceptions and did some things that kind of took us out of some opportunities, especially down in the red zone. So, every team is beatable. We're beatable, they're beatable. The team that protects the football, the team that limits explosive plays, the team that creates explosive plays and plays, sound in the kicking game is going to be the team that wins. I know we've been playing well in the kicking game. I know that we're making a lot more explosive plays than we were earlier in the year, and I know that we're doing a better job of limiting explosive plays. So I like our position. They've got an outstanding football team, and we're going to need to play extremely well, but that's a challenge that we're definitely looking forward to. East Mississippi, outstanding football team. A lot of talent, a lot of speed, all that, but you got to go play the game. We're excited about it. I mean, we've been here before, and we played a lot of great football teams in this game before. So it's something we're looking forward to.
It's bigger than all of us, actually. But you think about it, and of course, for us, those of us that were there, you think about the 75-71 game a couple of years ago. But as you said before, none of our players were around. They just maybe saw it on the news or whatever. So from their perspective, they only know what happened earlier this year. And to a man, they've said, hey, we know we can play better. So, you got to feel pretty good about their mindset going into this.
Yeah. I do. I mean, the guys have, we've had a good week of practice. We went over there, the way I look at it, we went there this year and we got beat by 4 points and turned the football over. We went over there a couple years ago and got beat by 4 points and turned the football over and had every opportunity to win the game. The game before that, we go over there and we beat them by 17 at their place. So, it's going to be a close football game. What we've got to do is not turn the football over, and whenever we get down in the red zone, try to finish it with touchdowns and not field goals. In the games where we've come up short, that's what has happened. We have to finish in the red zone and protect the football, and try to limit some big play. We've had success over there before. If memory serves me correct, when we beat them over there, they were either number 1 or number 2 in the nation.
Yeah, they were number 2.
We beat them by 17 at their place. We come back. I believe at that point in time, we were maybe ranked 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. They pop us by 4 points. We're number 2 this year. Mm-hmm. They get beat. All right, and I'm going to leave it. What is Scuba ranked right now?
And they are number 2.
There we go.
Yeah.
So number 2 is not where you want to be in this series, and they're ranked number 2 right now. So,
There you go. That makes total sense to me. And, of course, you can watch Scuba-geddon on our website at mgcccbulldogs.com via streaming video, or listen at 103.1 FM WOSM. And, of course, for all your Bulldog athletic news, www.twitter.com/PerkSID, and, of course, our website. So we'll get ready for the big game, Gulf Coast East Mississippi, number 5 against number 2 for the MAC-JC title. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope you join us. Coach, good luck to you and the team. Thanks for watching, as always, on Bulldog Blitz. Have a great night and a great weekend.